I mean, it's not a secret that there were definitely Teddy Fresh pieces that I liked. Ladies and gentlemen, this is personal news time. This is part of the broadcast where I quickly tell you what's going on in the world of HasanAbi pipe in between the time period where I press the stop streaming button and press the start streaming button, so help me God. But there hasn't really been much. End of the broadcast last night. What did I do after end of the broadcast last night? Played a little bit of Kingdom Come Deliverance, went to bed, tried to go to bed early, and that's pretty much it. The cold is getting a little bit better, I think. Are you feeling better? Maybe a little bit better. I did work out this morning, and that made me feel a lot better. That's for sure. I'm trying to be like my main man, Ashton Hall. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's it. So, did you put ice on your face today? No. Why you sound like that? This is a normal human condition, but sometimes people are a little under the weather. I know it sounds shocking, if not completely alarming, but I'm not a robot. Sometimes I'm tired. Sometimes I'm sick. Sometimes I feel bad. Okay? It is what it is. Personal news wise. Remember what I told you. The reason why I talk about my personal news in the beginning of the broadcast is so that I can also urge you guys to do the same in terms of self-improvement and whatnot. And it's good to do that because at a time when everything is seemingly falling apart, where there's mass chaos all around the world, it's good to focus on things that you can change, things that you have control over in your lives. Like, for example, today I did 245 pounds on the bench press for 4. I almost hit 5, but I failed. That's good, you know? Decent gain for me. It's nowhere near my peak. I think at my peak, my bench press was like 265 for 8, which is, you know, achievable. And it still wasn't that impressive, but I'm happy to have actually progressed on this. Failure is just an opportunity to grow. Exactly. The new podcast episode was amazing, and I hope you guys liked it. Phineas is the man. I think you'll understand. When you watch Phineas on the pod, you'll understand where I'm coming from when I said like he'd be perfect on the stream.
Ashton does.
By the way, while he's pulling this up, Ashton has spawned an entire ecosystem of Patrick Bateman morning routine.
Wait,
like
did you also send him the other link as well?
I did not, but I saw it.
Oh my! You? Yes, I didn't send him the link. I have it like right here, dude.
Our cycles have synced.
I know. Look at this. Ashton Hall going viral, and I have like the OG version. So that
we've been friends too long. This is a mess.
So here's
we're both so invested in this morning routine.
So this guy is the OG.
Cutie's message to the pod.
This is her message to us.
Oh yeah, this is I know the Cutie's message to the pod. I read it when she texted me it.
Let him talk the whole time. Pick apart his beautiful mind. Austin, don't tell any stories about planes. Hasan, tune down your autism. Will, you're perfect. You can read that.
Yeah, I saw that.
I'm so mad. Damn it.
Yeah, it's a really good. Have you seen the Faze Adapt routine? Yes, I have. I watched it. He's so funny. Adapt is so funny. Here, this is the one. Yeah, I already liked it. He is so good, dude. I forget that like these guys aren't just, you know, living their lives on camera as Twitch streamers, but also content creators initially. So sometimes when they make bangers like this, it's shocking to me. But yeah, yo, check this. Drawer full of dogs, bro. You gotta have a dog drawer, you know? Adapt is so goddamn funny.
Want to slam your entire 401k on a 16-leg parlay.
Yep.
He's got carrot. Oh no, he's got dogs in it. It's not even carrots.
Nothing? What about the kids' college funds?
It's so stupid. Yeah, day in the life, dude. Your Faze propaganda has worked on me, and I unironically enjoy them now. I mean, Adapt has always been he's always been very funny. I think like Faze grew to such a size at a certain point where they just like there were a lot of dudes in it that were just like, maybe not, maybe didn't have the best takes. You know what I'm saying? But the new Faze is great. Yeah, there's a bunch of different variants of Ashton Hall, and Ashton Hall is not the first guy who did this. Why are you staying silent about the protests in Turkey? Turkish chatter isn't in here when I'm talking about Turkey every single day. Every day. The reason people keep saying is Asmongold made a video saying you were being quiet about it. No, he didn't. There is no... Asmongold used his opportunity in the spotlight to lie, and no, he did not do that. Chatter is lying. There's 0% chance that Asmongold said that I was... What? No. He did? Where? No, there was a comment underneath the Asmongold channel that got upvotes that claimed that I was not talking about Turkey. No, that was just a comment. That wasn't Asmongold's own statement. I swear you saw this yesterday. No, we read a comment from a dumbass in his community. Oh my God, my chat is just as stupid as Asmongold's chat. Oh my God. Oh my God, my chat is just as stupid as Asmongold's community. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind. There's a difference between someone in Asmongold's community saying, you know, you think that the most popular left-wing political streamer in the world who's also Turkish wouldn't be covering this, but from what I understand, he isn't, versus Asmongold making a video or a clip or a statement about how I have not covered the situation in Turkey. It's crazy that I have to sit here and fact check my own audience too. Like, my expectation is that y'all are a little bit smarter than this. And to answer this Turkish chatter's question, of course, I spoke about it every day, chatter. I always hated Teddy Fresh and I lost some respect for you when you were holding your tongue on it. I mean, it's not a secret that there were definitely Teddy Fresh pieces that I liked. Like the color block corduroy shirt, I like that. I wore it all the time. You could tell that there were definitely, you know, some out of the broader Teddy Fresh universe that I actually enjoyed wearing. Like, it's not a secret. What is this? Did you ever see the Pootie Tang tweet? I think this was like what zapped Ethan's brain. I don't really get H3H3, probably because I'm too old, but there are always things about the show I find great. I like that the husband is always nervously explaining a post he made, and his wife is just giving him absolutely nothing while wearing one of Pootie Tang's outfits. Oh my God. Felix debate against Ethan will be top tier comedy. Oh my God. That would be amazing. Oh, I saw this one. Unfortunately, the most fun to follow account on this perpetual influencer Cold War is called Psychedelic Socialist. Like, this is the equivalent of having a Fight Club poster on your dorm wall 20 years ago. Why won't Hasan do more for Palestinians? Such a fake and pure leftist. Yeah, I should convert to Judaism, get an Israeli citizenship, and only then would I be able to do more for the Palestinians. Yeah, I'll go and get right on that. Someone should ask the remaining Ethan Klein is actually pro-Palestinian fans how many times he's used the term genocide when just simply talking about Israel's actions versus how many times he's used the term genocide jokingly to shit on me. Because I know the answer to that. Anyway, why are we getting baited in the drama? Stop. True. Genuine question, can people convert to Judaism? I thought it was an ethnic religion. Actually, why the fuck am I asking you? First of all, every motherfucker ask me, people treat me like I'm Google, and yes, you can convert to Judaism. What? Yeah. Anyway, hey Hasan, how's the weather today? It's pretty good. 73 and sunny.